Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome. Ragnarok here with a just a brief channel update for you folks. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of these update type videos. I think the content on the channel should probably speak for itself and be pretty clear what's going on with the channel and what it's all about. But I guess the channel's about a year old now, or a little bit older than a year, and I just figured I might as well give you guys sort of a rundown of where my head is at and what I sort of how I want to proceed with moving forward with the channel and things like that. So today's video is going to be relatively short. I'm just going to go through some things that are sort of scattered on my mind. I apologize if this seems a little bit disorganized, but I've been sort of away for a few days, and I'm actually leaving in like a couple hours to go visit family in Nova Scotia. So I will be away again. So I want to first off apologize for any of the late responses to comments and things like that. It's just basically because I've been away from my base of operations basically, and haven't been unable to get on there and respond to some of this stuff. But I do also want to really thank everyone for the continued support and all of the feedback and just the viewership. I'm doing my best to try and get better, which I think slowly I am, but there's still a long ways to go. In my mind, when I envision creating the channel, like always, it's great, and I think it's gonna be wonderful, and then when in reality, when I'm actually putting these things together, it's never as good as I want it to be. So I want to continue to strive to get better at all the different aspects of running a YouTube channel, and yeah, my main focus, I think, moving forward is just improving the quality. I think over the past year or so, I've sort of gotten into the habit of creating the videos and creating content, and I've been able to do volume. But now I think it's more important to focus on quality and to try and keep subscribers and trying to build that audience and things like that, and just trying to make sure that I'm producing content that you guys want to see, content that you guys find interesting, and things like that. So that's what my focus is going to be on. I'm always open to ideas and suggestions, things like that. I haven't necessarily done a great job of implementing a lot of that stuff necessarily. Basically because I mean there's so much stuff that I want to do for the channel, and it's just hard to, like, number one, find time to get it all done, and number two, just find time to upload it. I don't want to be uploading more than one video a day. I feel like one video a day is more than enough, and I just really don't want to spam you guys with constantly uploading videos. I mean, I could easily do, well, it wouldn't be easy, but I could do 2 videos a day, but I feel like that's just overload, and I feel like the channel is definitely not at the size that can support it, and 1 video a day may even be overly ambitious for for what stage I'm at in my yeah, YouTube career, I guess, if you could call it that. But anyway, yeah, so a few things that I want to cover. As the channel grows, I mean, it's slowly going to evolve over time. And one of the things that has been brought to my attention recently is possibly cutting back the length of the videos, just making it easier for you guys to fit into your day, which I think is something that I'm definitely going to do. Um, for the series that I have going right now, probably I'm going to stick with the hour-long format. But moving forward, I think when I start doing new series, they'll probably be cut back to half an hour. And that'll just give me a lot more time to focus on just preparing more material in advance before recording, and just making the supplementary material more interesting for you guys, and being able to try and tie it better into the campaign. There's a term that I've recently been introduced to. I was reading an article in, I forget what the name of the magazine was. I think Harper something, or anyway, it's not important the name of the magazine, but anyway, the term is haptic dissonance, and what it means is the disconnect between text and the medium it is presented in. So the author was talking about text in printed form and also like in digital form and things like that, but also could also I think be translated into, you know, like verbal form in, you know, similar to the way that I'm doing things. And I think that this haptic dissonance, the disconnect between text and the medium it is presented in, I think sometimes some of my Let's Plays may suffer from this flaw, if you will, and that's definitely something that I want to work on and just making more relatable. I think, for example, the Bretonia campaign is a good example of that, where I'm, you know, talking about a philosopher, historian, and economist from like 300 years ago, 300 so years ago, and trying to introduce it into a fantasy strategy video game, and I don't think I've necessarily done a very good job of that, and I think it definitely suffers from that flaw. So one of the things I want to focus on in the future is making this stuff more relatable and more compelling, I guess. That's not exactly the word I was looking for, but anyway, yeah, like I said earlier, that this video is going to be kind of like a little bit sporadic and thrown together, but I definitely want to do a better job of getting the material in there and just making it more interesting for you guys. And I have a few ideas of how I might be able to do that, and I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm gonna be trying some different things on the channel. I think I'm going to, as some of the campaigns are closing off, I think I'm going to be trying some new things. Right. I forgot to mention also that today's video, the final video for the Vampire Counts co-op campaign with Shadow and I, it's not going to be airing today. I just haven't had the time to put it together. It'll be airing next week for sure. And then tomorrow's video will likely be uploaded very late, just because I haven't had a chance to record it. I might get a chance to record it before I leave, but I don't know. It's kind of dicey at this point. So more than likely, when I get back next Monday, I'll probably record it and then upload it straight away. And that'll be the High Elves campaign on Monday, I believe, as far as the schedule moving forward. But yeah, the Vampire Counts, the episode that was supposed to be today, will be next week, and that'll be the final episode. And then probably on Sundays, if I get around to doing it, if I can get ahead of time and get some material recorded, I think I'm going to try doing a cinematic campaign and something a little bit different. And what exactly that means, I'm not sure exactly yet, but, well, actually, I have a pretty solid idea of what it's going to look like, but always the ideas in my head are so much better than they come out in material. But anyway, I am learning and I'm trying to get better, and yeah, this is definitely something I want to try, and I think that you guys will enjoy it, and I think it'll be a good way for me to introduce some different philosophy and things like that, and some of the other stuff outside of Total War that I'm interested in, while keeping it in the Total War, and also getting through more campaigns. But anyway, that will probably be airing on the following Sunday. And then as far as the High Elves campaign, it looks like it's just about finished. There's a slight possibility that, you know, it could get extended depending on how things go with the dwarves. If we can get in an alliance with the dwarves, then it'll be over in probably 2 or 3 episodes max. If the dwarves decide to declare war on us, then it could go on for another 25 episodes or so. But hopefully it'll be over in 2 or 3 episodes, and then what I'm going to do is a faction vote. More than likely, the factions that I was thinking was Empire, Beastmen, Orcs, and one other faction. But I haven't decided what the other faction is. We'll just keep it a small vote between the 4. Empire's been requested a lot on the channel, so probably that's where my vote will lie. But definitely for the Mortal Empires, I want to make sure that I do a faction vote for each campaign, just because it is a pretty big commitment. It's the biggest map that I know of in a Total War game. It does take a fair bit of time to go through it, especially if you're trying to go for the long campaign victory. So as soon as the High Elves campaign is finished, we'll do the faction vote, and then we'll get that campaign started right away. And that campaign will most likely be half an hour long episodes. The Bretonia campaign, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that. I'm kind of well, I right now where my head is thinking is that just to go for the victory conditions right away, and then I might end the playlist and start a new playlist and go for full map completion, and then just maybe 2 or 3 episodes a week, and just switch gears and introduce some new lore, and just switch to half an hour episodes instead of the hour long episodes. Or I might just continue going through the way I've been going through and just keep it at hour long episodes and just try and push through completion. Or the other possibility is just to go for the campaign victory and just end the campaign. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, what you want to see with Bretonia and how you want me to move forward with that, let me know. I apologize if this all sounds a little bit confusing, but yeah, anyway, this is yeah, probably should be a little bit better prepared. Anyway, I mean, I do have like sort of like a rough script in front of me, but I'm just so short on time that I just want to get this get all of this out for you guys. If you listen to the end of the video, great. If not, I wouldn't worry about it too much. And yeah, so what else do I want to add here? So yeah, right. Another reason why I want to start shortening the lengths of the videos is that I want to start live streaming, and more than likely I'll be doing that on Twitch. One of the reasons I haven't started live streaming yet is because my internet is somewhat unreliable at times. Yeah, I don't know. I talked to my service provider earlier today, and they were saying that I've got the highest speed possible for where I'm located in the city, which I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me, but I don't know. I'm hoping I can get the upload speed a little bit higher than where it is. I feel like where it is right now, it's adequate, but I don't think it's ideal, and I would like it to be faster to be doing the live streams. But it's definitely in the works. I'm setting the goal for the live streaming to be up and running by January. But if all goes well, it'll be much sooner than that. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll be doing various tests and things like that. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably just be sort of like messing around a little bit as I sort of figure out how to live stream. And I mean, there's going to be a lot to learn with that, which, like I have no idea how to do any of it. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve. But I mean, I didn't know how to do any of this with YouTube when I first started. And, I may appear that I still don't know how to do any of this, but I have learned a lot over the last year or so. So definitely going to be doing expanding to Twitch, and probably what I'll do also is I'm going to be setting up some social media. Probably just going to do an Instagram account for the channel and basically just use that as a means to promote the channel a little bit, I guess, and just keep a schedule where you guys can see, whatever's on there, whatever's coming up, and things like that. So I think that's my plan there for those mediums. What else did I want to cover? Right, yeah. So I will keep you guys updated. I mean, if you're following along with the regular content, I'll probably mention it here and there with where I am. But as soon as I come back from vacation, that's where my focus is gonna be on. Just yeah, I'm gonna be all of my free time is basically gonna be invested in the channel and just seeing where I can take it. Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing is that I want to be delivering a better product and try and involve you guys wherever possible and to focus on making the content more entertaining. There's a slight possibility that I'll be introducing some other games. Huge fan of Magic the Gathering. Um, Play it off and on like a old school. Like I started playing Magic the Gathering when Revised was first out, which is like just after the original sets, Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited came out, which have all of the like crazy cards that are worth like a ton of coin. But I do have a lot of the dual lands and things like that, which are worth, if you guys are familiar with the game, which are worth quite a bit nowadays. But thinking about doing some Magic the Gathering, but if I do that, probably I'm gonna do sort of like a separate channel where like I upload maybe one video a week or something like that. And then I really want to. Last Christmas, I did a couple of videos on Steel Division. I really want to do some more Steel Division. I think it's an awesome game. I just haven't had much time to play it. And there was also like I got like a little notification, like a copyright thing. When I put it, I guess it's one of the soundtracks that's in there, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So that's partly why I haven't uploaded more Steel Division on the channel. But I will definitely be looking into putting more on. I was thinking that probably what I can do is just turn the music off, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. Like I don't think like the message that I got, it didn't seem too anything too much to worry about, but it just, I don't know. That's the absolute last thing I need is to get into some kind of copyright trouble or something like that. So I'll probably be trying to upload some more Steel Division over the holidays or whatever, the upcoming holidays, and see if I can get some of that on there for you. And especially too, they've got a new, um, they're doing the Russian front for that game with the, I guess I don't know if it's I don't think it's DLC. I think it's a whole new game to the series, which should be really awesome. Getting yeah, all of those units and everything into the game, so that'll be interesting. So I hope to get some more Steel Division on the channel, and then a couple other games that I'm just going to throw out here: Surviving Mars, Skyrim, and possibly Imperator Rome when it comes out. But we'll see. I mean, whether or not, you know, like have those on YouTube or possibly on Twitch. We'll see how it goes. More than likely, what I'll do for Twitch is starting off, it'll be one night a week, and probably do like a long stream, or like a long stream for me, like probably like a four hour long stream, and it'll probably be consistent every week. Yeah, the thing is, it'll just have to fit into my schedule, and then if as things progress, if things go well, then we'll possibly do other nights, or make a more consistent schedule where, you know, we stream for like an hour every night at a certain time or something like that. But we'll figure all that sort of stuff out as we go along. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Last thing, what you're looking at here, this is Total War Attila, the Grand Campaign, and this is the Geats starting position. I haven't touched anything here at all, and I'm planning to do. If anyone's seen the it's one of the first videos that I did, but just sort of like a channel preview video. And one of the things I talked about in the channel preview video is doing a This is Total War campaign as one of the Viking factions in Total War Attila on the Grand Campaign, and that's definitely something I still want to do, and something that feel like I'm at, well, I feel like I'm at the level where I can attempt it. Whether or not I'm successful doing it is another thing entirely, but I have a lot of different ideas of how to approach it, and I think that it is something that that I will maybe be able to take on. So I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want that to be the first series on Twitch, or if I'm gonna do it on YouTube. So that's kind of where I am right now with that, but it's definitely coming soon. Hoping to have it up within the next or hoping to have it started within the next couple months. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be reading from probably the Icelandic poet, the Viking poet Snorri. Some of his work, Snorri Sturluson, will probably be going through. I think the Prose Edda is I think what I'm planning. But yeah, I don't know. Twitch, I was thinking the first series I do on Twitch would either be that, the This is Total War Vikings campaign, or an Imperator Rome. Sorry, not Imperator Rome. Divide et Imperator. Um for the mod for Rome 2. I was thinking about trying that, which I haven't tried, and I was thinking about testing it out and trying that on Twitch, which should be very challenging as well. From my understanding, is it's a very different difficult campaign, especially on legendary difficulty. So those are what I'm thinking for to start with Twitch, one of the two of those, but more than likely it'll be the Viking campaign. I think that would be appropriate for the channel and the channel theme. And yeah, I think that's absolutely everything I wanted to cover, and I think probably I went into a little bit more detail than I wanted to and rambled a lot more than I wanted to. But thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to trying to make the channel better, and yeah, just having some fun, because to be completely honest, I absolutely love playing these games, and I want to continue doing this for a long time, and I just want to just try and improve and get better at all of the different aspects of doing this. And yeah, that's where my focus is, and I hope that you guys continue to enjoy it. And yeah, have a great day. I will see you guys next time. This is Ragnarok signing out.